Hello jelly babes, welcome back to my channel. So I thought that I would have a play with their powders. These are Madam Glam products instead of their polish today. So I've got obviously a hollow powder, a unicorn powder, a mirror chromes. These two are the mirror chromes, gorgeous. And they also put in their no wipe top coat as well, which you're going to need to use with these powders if you're using them with gel. These 3 pots here did come in this like individual little package thing with a label on. You can use these with normal nail polish. You're just going to need to put on a water-based top coat before and after applying the powder. So I'm going to be showing the hollow powder first, and they recommend a black base for that to truly bring out the hollowness. So I'm just applying 2 coats of black polish. Then I am going to go around with my liquid latex just to save, with cleanup later. Then you're going to need to put on the no wipe top coat and obviously cure each layer. So this hollow powder does come with like eyeshadow applicator, and this one is Musca. But it looks absolutely gorgeous. Obviously it doesn't look that great in the pot, but that's how all hollow powders come. So I'm just going to try and open this now without taking off my liquid latex. So I'm going to use their sponge applicator. If you haven't got one of these, you can use like a cosmetic sponge, like the wedgie ones. They're good for applying powders too also. So you want to make sure that it's all completely covered and then sort of buff that in. But just how beautiful is that, jelly babes? Full on hollow. And then I'm going to go back in and seal this off with the no wipe top coat again. Obviously you want to make sure that you seal the free edge. And this is the reveal, just breathtaking. I seriously could have just looked at this all day. It is so hollow. Obviously this is under LED lights, so that's what's going to really bring out the hollow. But I did have a look. I mean, you can see it's raining, it's a real miserable day, there's no sun, and you still get like a faint hollow look as well, which I was really pleased about, because there's nothing worse with these hollow powders where it looks amazing under the LED lights or sunshine, and then under like no lights it's just a bit like a blur colour. So moving on now, this is their unicorn powder, which is chrome as well, and as you can see it just adds that sort of like pinky bluey tone to the nail, which is super pretty. So I call this like a bit of a shy unicorn. So if you want a full-on unicorn, then you can do this technique where you kind of like make it look all sorts of colours yourself. So these polishes that I'm using are all Melody Susie. So they're like lighter colours. So I've got blue, like a lilac and a pink. And then I'm finishing it off with the yellow just on the side. So obviously you want to go ahead and cure that, then put on the no wipe top coat. I didn't bother blending these in, by the way. You can do if you want, but it kind of looked okay to me. And then this is me using it with a cosmetic wedge, and you really sort of rub it and burnish it in. And then you get this look, which I just think looks amazing, even on my little stubbies. But yeah, absolutely awesome. And then again, obviously seal it in with the no wipe top coat. So this is the end look. I couldn't believe it afterwards. I was like, oh, how did that hair get in there, seriously? But it's cured, so that's staying on for the remainder of this mani. But yeah, but I really like how both the looks look. So this was it outside in the sunshine, which just looks super gorgeous. But I think with chromes, really direct sunlight isn't the best lighting for it. I think if it's more sort of shady, it's sort of a better look. So I did do it in the shade as well. You sort of get more of that mirror chrome look. But yeah, love how this looks. This is currently out of stock at the moment, by the way, jelly babes. I know, I'm so sorry, but it is going to be back in September. So let's save him for in September. So this is their mirror chrome as well. So this is Blue Shift, and I was just blown away by this colour. Like, it doesn't look that great in this light, but seriously, when you put it out in natural light, it's just breathtaking. So I'm just going to let you have some peel off action here. I know you're all into that kind of thing. And I just wanted to highlight, by the way, that the cleanup is really easy with this. I was expecting it to be a bit of a pain, but it just sort of like came away when I used some just, you know, nail polish remover, as you can see here. So you're not going to have to be there for ages trying to get off the excess chrome before you top coat. Now, I don't know why with this one I chose to go outside before I top coated. So this is it before, which just looks so amazing. So this is outside. It wasn't particularly a sunny day. I do think it's better in the shade. Then I came back in fully expecting to keep the awesomeness, and then this happened and I was just gutted, Jelly Babes. You can just see it just takes that pigment out. So this was it again. So I went outside, totally gutted. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is still very pretty. It is a dark purple, that is how it is actually described, and you do get like a slight colour shift, which you can see, and it is super mirror chrome. That's no, you know, no denying that fact. But when I saw how awesome it was before and then it went to this, I was a little bit gutted. So I did contact somebody whose swatches looked amazing, so I asked her what she used. So that was Bianca from MB Nail Art, and she said about a water-based top coat. Now, in the process of waiting for this to arrive, I had a not very nice break. Excuse my nails, they look terrible with all the peel off. I don't really think that peel off top coat, the gel one, was for, you know, taking off as soon as you've done it. So this is a water-based one. So it's Essence Metal Shock. So I've applied the powder as normal. So obviously I'm going to be using my fake tips for these. And this is how it looks. So it's like milky, it's very watery. Weird top coat, but there you go. So you want to, so I'm putting this on obviously after I've applied the polish. I'm trying to apply it nice and quickly. So to me, I mean, to me that seems like it's took it away, and actually when it dried there must be a knack to applying this, because you can see it's all creased and cracked. So this, I was like going along and I was like, oh man, this is so frustrating. I tried loads. I tried putting it on before the powder. So this is the water-based top coat, and applied it that way, which obviously you can do with a normal polish, but you can see it doesn't really pop as much as like if it's over a gel base. And then I applied it over it. And to be honest, it was kind of like the same look. This is the look that you get there. So I was a little bit gutted, to be honest. I couldn't understand why I didn't get it to work. So I did these all again, but this is with the Madam Glam No Wipe top coat. So it is gorgeous, Jelly Babes, don't get me wrong. And it does have a slight shift, but it's just not as awesome as it was before. I have ordered some other water-based top coats because that's what MB Nail Art sort of recommended. So I'm going to have a little play, and if I get one that keeps that awesome colour, I will do another video. So moving on now to the final powder. This is Dragon Scale. And obviously you've got like reddy orangey tones, which is awesome. So again, I'm putting these on my pop sticks. So you have like, obviously, it's almost like a rusty orangey look, and then in certain lights you'll get like a greeny tone coming in. So the name was perfect. And the top coat did dull it a little bit. So I don't know what's happened with that. I've never had that with gel polish. By the way, this isn't like the sun isn't out or anything. That gold shift is coming through on its own, which just looks stunning. So there you go, that is my review and demonstration of these powders. I hope you found it helpful. If you do buy any, please use my 30% discount code, which is Jelly30. If you've not already done so, please press that free subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one, Jelly Babes. Bye.